Imagine a capsule that America buried underground in 1939. A vault that won't open for 5,000 years. And when it finally does, the year will be 6,939. This is the story of the world's modern time capsules. In 1939, New York hosted the World's Fair, a festival created solely to celebrate technology and progress. The theme of the fair was the world of tomorrow. At that time, the world was on the edge of the Great Depression and World War II, and people were dreaming about the future. During this period, Westinghouse Electric Company announced a project that still sparks the imagination today: the time capsule of Cupaloy. The capsule was a 7-foot-long, arrow-thin cylinder. Scientists calculated that, if all went well, the capsule would survive for 5,000 years. On September 23, 1938, it was buried underground at Flushing Meadows Park, Queens, New York, topped with a monument to guide the future if anyone ever tried to find it. But the most interesting question is, what exactly was stored inside? Westinghouse decided that if humans survived until 6,939, they would be able to see what 20th century people were like. Inside the capsule were a woman's hat and a man's pipe, samples of 20th century fashion and lifestyle. Crop seeds like maize, wheat, rice, and soybeans were included. Additionally, a slide rule and other scientific instruments were stored, representing the science of the 20th century. Most remarkable were the microfilm reels, containing 10 million words and thousands of images. Encyclopedias, dictionaries, magazines, scientific journals, even Shakespeare's plays. All of these were sealed in Pyrex glass airtight containers to remain readable for thousands of years. The capsule was not just a collection of objects, it was a message to the future. Scientists, philosophers, and writers wrote letters, creating a doorway between our thinking and that of future generations. But wait, the biggest question is, will there even be anyone in 6,939 to open this capsule? 5,000 years ago, around 3000 BC, the pyramids of Egypt were being built. Imagine, if those people had sent us a time capsule, how many secrets of their world we could have uncovered today. And if by then humans no longer exist, this capsule will remain buried, a lifeless memory of what once was. The 1939 time capsule wasn't just a scientific project. It was a bridge we built between our present and the unimaginable 70th century future. By the time the year 6,939 arrives, we'll only exist as shadows in history, just like the people of the early 20th century are for us now. Look around today. Global warming has already wrapped the world in its grip. This isn't the first time Earth has faced such a crisis. It has happened for millions of years. But unlike nature, we humans are unable to fully control it. Slowly, our lands are being swallowed by the seas. And that's an alarming sign. Even more alarming is the thought that if humanity goes extinct because of a natural disaster, almost all of our data, our entire history, will vanish. Because unlike ancient civilizations, our knowledge exists more in digital form. The Egyptians, who lived 7,000 years ago, left behind their stories carved in stone on the walls of pyramids. And from those carvings, we still learn about their lifestyle and history.
World's Fair, and today we're going to check out the time capsule. So it depicts and it reads, this time capsule deposited September 23rd, 1938 and October 16th, 1965 by the Westinghouse Electric Corporation as a record of 20th century civilization to endure for 5,000 years.
This capsule has been safely preserved underground for the last 87 years.